Fellas, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here, I'm James IZ, and I'm back yet with another video, and of course this one is about Logan Paul. It's a Logan Paul update video. So in short, right, I guess this story begins with CoffeeZilla dropping a banger of a YouTube video on Logan Paul's top, pressing him about his scams, you know, like his scam and everything, which, well, like the biggest one, like the biggest notable one, it was like his CryptoZoo. It was supposed to be like a virtual game, and then Logan Paul had first said that he was gonna pursue legal action against CoffeeZilla for exposing and holding Logan accountable for his CryptoZoo scam, which, I mean, even before that, that's not the only scam that Logan Paul has ever done, but it was just the biggest one with like the biggest payout to him. But CoffeeZilla had exposed that and everything, and then like he backtracks thanking CoffeeZilla instead, and made it seem like he was working together with them to pay back the victims of and everything, and maybe pursue the legal action of the two people that screwed Logan Paul out of the money instead, which according to Logan, it was never truly his fault, dodging accountability yet again, of course.
Now, I'm sure Logan doesn't like it when I say things like Logan's victims or Logan's scam, but I have a question. If they're not Logan's victims, whose victims are they? Even Logan admits they are victims. He told me via text, just thought we had the same goal of helping victims instead of a divisive social media war. So he agrees people have been wronged by his game. You know, the thing that he said will earn you money.
It's a really fun game that makes you money.
So how are these not Logan's victims? He, of course, would say it's his business partner's fault. But remember, Jake and Eddie have been out of the picture for years. And yet, CryptoZoo hasn't been released, despite Logan constantly promising it, and of course also threatening to sue me.
We're going to handle this ourselves while we continue to build CryptoZoo, and I'll see you in court. By the time this comes out, it'll be done. The game's going to be made. You're going to have the opportunity to get your money back if you want, if you don't want to play the game. And I'm going to take care of the people who made me look like this was a scam perpetrated by me.
Right. Logan wants to sue me and release a finished CryptoZoo game, but he's only done one of those. Since Logan can't blame his partners, Jake and Eddie, for this because they've been out of the picture, you think he'll take accountability for not launching CryptoZoo? No. This time, he blames the government. He says releasing CryptoZoo has too many regulatory hurdles. Maybe they should have thought of that before multi-millions of dollars of Zoo tokens and eggs were sold.
Yeah, like you get the whole point, right? You can go ahead and check out CoffeeZilla's full video on it. It's a pretty decent video. Oh yeah, and then even later on, like in this video, CoffeeZilla even brings up that days before the lawsuit, he was actually helping Logan Paul out with something else that's completely different that exists outside of like the CryptoZoo pump and dump scam, and it was like some illegal shit with like the Canadian government of where Logan was running some sort of business or whatever. Yeah, go ahead and check out CoffeeZilla's video, because...
So, what was this new story? Well, it's partly about a Canadian law enforcement investigation, and it's partly about something I told Logan to help him. Yes, believe it or not, I tried to help Logan Paul. And in the same spirit, I made Logan aware of potential problems at a different company he co-owned, called Liquid Marketplace.
On a platform that I co-founded called Liquid Marketplace, it allows co-ownership of top-tier assets. So instead of one person, me owning this card, we as a collective can co-own it together.
This was a fractionalized collectible platform where Logan sold things like roughly half of a $5 million Pokemon card. The idea was you could buy tokens that represented partial ownership in rare collectibles. That video, by the way, got 8 million views, and a lot of people bought into this platform. The problem was, I had heard troubling stories about this company, and I was trying to verify if the claims were true.
Yeah, so basically the whole point of this video that like I'm trying to make here is that you need to watch people's patterns. I mean, Logan Paul, like in the past, like even before like his podcast and everything, I mean, way back in the day, this is way back in the day, bro. I remember the day when he dropped that Japan video of him going into the suicide forest like in Japan, and had recorded that man's like hanging body from a tree. I mean, dude, he has to be some sort of a sociopath. I mean, even then, it's like, and then it's like when like he dropped that apology video, it's just like, dude, we could tell that it's just an act. And then he disappeared for a little bit, came back with the podcast and everything. And I vividly remember that Jamari video of saying, oh wait, is Logan Paul actually changing? And you know, he made it seem like Logan Paul was actually changing for the good, which obviously that didn't happen because you did like a handful of crypto and NFT scams and everything. And I mean, even right now, I mean, he's flip-flopping about, you know, liking CoffeeZilla and being pals with them to fucking suing him now. Again, this guy has to be some sort of a sociopath that cares way too much about his image. See, what's even crazier is that, I mean, it's like prime hydration. I mean, at this point, like in the WWE, you know how like in like the UFC, okay, listen, I know the WWE and the UFC is different, all right? Calm the down. You know how like in the UFC, you know, like they have advertisements that's like watermarked on the mat of like the octagon, right? Now like in the WWE, when, you know, since Triple H had gotten involved, he has let advertisers put their watermarks on like the ring, and there's a prime hydration bottle just smack right in the middle of a WWE ring. Honestly, it kind of just ruins it for me. I mean, it's like wrestling now. Like I have so many complaints about wrestling nowadays, but whatever. Yes, I am a fan of pro wrestling. Go f yourself. But when VKM was still in power, when, you know, Vincent Kennedy McMahon, yeah, when he was still in power, like at the WWE, he didn't let any advertisers put their branding and/or logo like in the ring and shit, right? But ever since Triple H had taken over and everything, I mean, they just signed a deal with Prime. They're sponsored by Prime now, and there's a Prime hydration bottle logo just slapped right in the middle of the ring, and it just, why the f would you do that? Now, like in the 2020s, now it's like every moment in like WWE, there's just gonna be a Prime logo everywhere, and it... But whatever, I'm done ranting about Prime and how shit they are. You know, Prime is a gigantic success, so this man Logan has no problem of either finishing the Crypto Zoo or paying back everybody who lost money in it. This man has no problem. As like a matter of fact, he can leave the internet right now and like be completely fine, if like we're being honest here. So what's the point of him going out of his way to sue CoffeeZilla for defamation, which is extremely hard to prove, by the way? It just doesn't make sense. Why is he pursuing legal action against CoffeeZilla now, even though that behind closed doors he was, he was giving him all the praises and sucking his dick the whole time? But okay, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes my video here. The whole lesson behind this is that you need to watch people's past actions and patterns and everything, and just be very cautious when dealing with people who claim to be changed people or whatever the hell, because I mean, he's going based off his past actions. I mean, it's obvious that like this man is just a complete scumbag and will sell his own grandmother down the river for like $1. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm done here. Like the video, subscribe on the channel. I'm done here. Bye. Bye.